Picture this. You're helping your mom or dad shop for a used car, and they walk into a dealership only to find out that the same Toyota Camry they looked at 3 months ago just went up by $2,000. Today we're breaking down 5 specific used sedans that are perfect for seniors, and more importantly, why you need to act now before prices spike again. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Tell me, what sedan are you driving right now, and what's your biggest concern when it comes to buying your next car? Is it safety features, maintenance costs, or just finding something that's easy to get in and out of? I read every comment because your real-world experience helps other viewers make smarter choices. Alright, let's get into it. Number 5. Toyota Corolla 2017-2021. Let's start with what might be the single best used car choice for seniors. The Toyota Corolla from 2017 to 2021. This car has been around forever, and there's a reason it's one of the best-selling vehicles in the world. It's simple, reliable, and cheap to own. When you buy a Corolla, you're not buying excitement, you're buying peace of mind. The Corolla from these years comes with a 1.8-liter 4-cylinder engine making about 132 horsepower. That doesn't sound like much, but it's perfectly adequate for daily driving. Merging onto highways, passing slower traffic, running errands around town, the Corolla handles it all without drama. The engine is paired with either a continuously variable transmission, or CVT, or a 6-speed manual if you find one, though most are automatics. The CVT in the Corolla is one of the more reliable ones out there, and it helps deliver excellent fuel economy. You're looking at around 30 miles per gallon in the city and 40 on the highway. That's fantastic for a non-hybrid. Inside, the Corolla is straightforward. The dashboard layout is clean and easy to understand. The climate controls are physical buttons and knobs, not buried in a touchscreen. The seats are comfortable with good support, and the seating position gives you a clear view of the road. Visibility is excellent in all directions, which makes parking and changing lanes safer and less stressful. Safety is where the Corolla really shines for seniors. Starting in 2017, Toyota made their Safety Sense suite of features standard on almost all Corollas. This includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning with steering assist, and adaptive cruise control. These features work quietly in the background, and if you're about to rear-end someone because you didn't notice them slowing down, the car will beep and even brake for you. That kind of backup protection is invaluable as reflexes slow down. In terms of pricing, a 2019 Corolla with around 60 to 80,000 miles is typically listed in the $12,000 to $15,000 range depending on your market and the trim level. If you go a bit older, say a 2017 with higher mileage, you can find them in the $9,000 to $12,000 range. The key is finding one with a clean Carfax report, showing regular oil changes and no accidents. Corollas are so reliable that even ones with over 100,000 miles can run strong for years if they've been maintained. The downside? The Corolla is basic. If you're looking for luxury or a quiet plush ride, this isn't it. The interior materials are cheap plastic, and road noise is noticeable on the highway. But if your priority is reliability and low cost of ownership, the Corolla is unbeatable. Number 4. Honda Civic 2016-2020. The Honda Civic is the Corolla's main rival, and it's equally deserving of a spot on this list. The 10th generation Civic, which ran from 2016 to 2021, is one of the best compact sedans ever made. It's reliable, fuel efficient, and surprisingly fun to drive for a practical family car. Under the hood, most Civics from this era come with a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder making 158 horsepower, or a turbocharged 1.5-liter making 174 horsepower. The turbo engine is peppier and still delivers great fuel economy, around 32 city and 42 highway. The naturally aspirated 2.0 is a bit slower but just as reliable. Both are paired with either a CVT or a 6-speed manual, though again, most used examples are automatics. Inside, the Civic feels more upscale than the Corolla. The materials are a step up, the design is more modern, and the overall fit and finish is excellent. The seats are supportive and comfortable for long drives. One thing to note is that the Civic sits a bit lower than the Corolla, so getting in and out requires a slightly deeper drop, but it's still very manageable for most seniors. Honda equipped the Civic with their Sensing suite of safety features starting in 2016 on higher trims, and by 2018 it was standard across the board. You get forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and adaptive cruise control. The systems work well and aren't overly intrusive. The Civic also earned top safety ratings from both the EASE and NHTSA, which is exactly what you want. Where the Civic pulls ahead of the Corolla is in driving dynamics. The steering is more precise, the handling is sharper, and the overall driving experience feels more refined. If you're a senior who still enjoys driving and wants something that feels responsive and engaging, the Civic delivers that without sacrificing practicality. Pricing on used Civics is similar to Corollas. A 2018 Civic with around 70,000 miles will run you in the $13,000 to $16,000 range. Earlier models from 2016 with higher mileage can be found in the $10,000 to $13,000 range. Again, check the maintenance records and avoid examples that have been in accidents or show signs of neglect. One thing to watch with the 1.5 turbo engine is oil dilution. It's not a deal breaker, but it's worth checking. Number 3. Toyota Camry 2018-2022. Now we're stepping up in size and comfort with the Toyota Camry. This is Toyota's midsize sedan, and it's been a favorite among retirees for decades. The Camry is bigger than the Corolla, more comfortable, quieter, and still just as reliable. If you want a car that feels substantial and refined without being a luxury vehicle, the Camry is it. The 2018 to 2022 Camry comes with a few engine options. The base engine is a 2.5-liter four-cylinder making 203 horsepower. That's significantly more power than the Corolla, and you feel it. The Camry moves with authority, and passing or merging is effortless. There's also a 3.5-liter V6 making 301 horsepower, if you want something genuinely quick, and a hybrid version that combines a four-cylinder with electric motors for incredible fuel economy, often hitting 50 miles per gallon combined. Inside, the Camry is a huge step up in space and comfort. The back seat is roomy enough for adults on long trips, the trunk is massive, and the overall cabin is quiet and well insulated from road noise. The ride quality is smooth and composed, soaking up bumps and imperfections without jarring you. For seniors who prioritize comfort, especially on longer drives to visit family or take road trips, the Camry delivers. Safety tech is comprehensive. Toyota Safety Sense 2.0 is standard across the lineup, giving you all the features we've talked about plus upgraded versions with better detection and response. The Camry consistently earns top safety ratings, and its size gives you an extra layer of protection in a crash compared to smaller sedans. Pricing is where the Camry gets a bit higher. A 2020 Camry with around 50,000 miles will typically run you in the $18,000 to $22,000 range. If you go back to 2018 or accept higher mileage, you can find examples in the $15,000 to $18,000 range. The hybrid models command a premium, usually a couple thousand more, but the fuel savings can offset that over time if you drive a lot. The Camry's main advantage over the Corolla and Civic is comfort and refinement. It's a car you can drive for hours without fatigue. The seats are plush, the cabin is quiet, and everything feels solid and well built. The downside is cost. You're paying more up front, and while reliability is still excellent, some repairs on the V6 or hybrid models can be more expensive than on the simpler four-cylinder Corolla. Number 2. Honda Accord 2018-2022. The Honda Accord is the Camry's main competitor, and like the Civic versus Corolla, it comes down to personal preference. The 10th generation Accord, which debuted in 2018, is a beautifully designed, well-engineered midsize sedan that appeals to seniors who want a bit more driving engagement without sacrificing comfort. The Accord comes with a 1.5-liter turbocharged four-cylinder making 192 horsepower, or a 2.0-liter turbo making 252 horsepower. Both engines are smooth and refined, and the 1.5 turbo delivers fuel economy in the high 30s combined. The 2.0 turbo is genuinely quick and fun if you want more performance. There's also a hybrid model that offers fuel economy comparable to the Camry Hybrid. Inside, the Accord feels premium. The materials are high quality, the design is modern without being confusing, and the space is generous. The back seat is roomy, the trunk is large, and the driving position is comfortable with excellent visibility. Honda's infotainment system is straightforward and easy to use, with a touchscreen that responds well and physical volume and tuning knobs, which is a huge plus for seniors. Honda Sensing is standard, giving you the full suite of safety features. A 2020 Accord with around 60,000 miles will run you in the $18,000 to $22,000 range. Earlier examples from 2018 with higher mileage can be found in the $15,000 to $18,000 range. The hybrid and 2.0 turbo models command a premium. One thing to note is the same oil dilution issue we mentioned with the Civic's 1.5 turbo. Honda addressed it with a software update, so verify that's been done. Beyond that, the Accord is rock-solid reliable. Number 1. Hyundai Elantra 2017-2021. The Hyundai Elantra from 2017 to 2021 is an outstanding value for seniors on a tighter budget. It offers a lot of the same safety and reliability as the Toyota and Honda options, but it typically costs a few $1,000s less because the Hyundai brand doesn't have quite the same resale value reputation. For a smart buyer, that's an opportunity. The Elantra comes with a 2.0-liter four-cylinder making 147 horsepower or a 1.4-liter turbo on the Eco trim. The base engine is adequate for daily driving and delivers fuel economy in the mid-30s combined. It's not quick, but it's smooth and refined. The ride is comfortable, and the cabin is surprisingly quiet for a compact sedan. Inside, Hyundai has really stepped up their game. The Elantra's interior feels upscale with soft touch materials, a clean dashboard layout, and straightforward controls. The seats are supportive, and the space is generous for a compact car. Hyundai offers their SmartSense suite of features on higher trims, which includes forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, and driver attention monitoring. The Elantra earned good safety ratings from EASE and NDSA. Here's the big selling point. A 2019 Elantra with around 70,000 miles typically lists in the $10,000 to $13,000 range. That's $2,000 to $4,000 less than a comparable Civic or Corolla. When it comes time to sell the Elantra, you won't get as much back as you would with a Corolla or Civic. But if you're planning to drive the car for the next 5 to 10 years until it's completely worn out, that doesn't really matter. So there you have it. 5 used sedans that are perfect for seniors, and all of them are still available at reasonable prices if you act now. If this video helped you or someone you love make a better decision, hit that like button. It really does help the channel reach more people who need this kind of practical advice. And make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos where we break down the best and worst cars on the market. I want to hear your real-world experience. I'll see you in the next one.